Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're talking about olive oil. You know, that bottle of liquid gold probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Well, chances are you might not be using it to its full potential, and we are absolutely going to change that.
So, be honest. When you think of olive oil, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Maybe a drizzle over a salad, right? Healthy, but kind of basic. Well, if that's you, you are in for a treat. We've been putting this incredible ingredient in a box for way too long, and today we're going to smash that box wide open.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do is completely shift our perspective. We're going to stop thinking of olive oil as just some background cooking fat. From now on, we're treating it like a star ingredient, the absolute soul of the dish.
Now, for these techniques to really sing, we have to be talking about high-quality extra virgin olive oil, EVO. Think of it less like a generic oil and more like a perfume. It's made from the first cold press, which means it holds on to all those amazing complex aromas that can take your food from just good to, wow, that's unforgettable.
First up, we're going to play with temperature in a way you might not expect. We're not frying, we're not sautéing, no. We are gently poaching shrimp in a luxurious bath of olive oil. The oil itself is going to be the thing that infuses all that incredible flavor.
And you know what's so beautiful about this? It's so simple. All you really need are some nice big shrimp, a generous, and I mean generous amount of that good EVO, and a few simple aromatics like garlic and chili to build this incredible flavor foundation. That's it.
Okay, the process here is all about patience. The number one rule is the cold start. You put the oil, garlic, and chili in the pot before you even turn on the heat. Then you warm it up super slowly. You're aiming for that 60 to 80 degrees Celsius range. You're not frying the garlic, you're just gently coaxing all that amazing flavor out. You'll see these tiny little bubbles, and that's your cue. Then the shrimp go in for just a few minutes until they're perfectly pink and tender.
But here's the real secret, and I mean it. You might think the shrimp are the star of the show, right? Wrong. The real climax of this whole meal is the leftover oil. It has soaked up all of that incredible flavor from the shrimp, the garlic, the chili. It's a treasure. You cannot let it go to waste. You have to. You must. Get some crusty bread and just go to town dipping it.
All right, you ready to break some culinary rules? Because if you have never tried putting olive oil on dessert, this is going to change everything for you. It sounds weird, I know, but trust me, this is going to turn a simple scoop of ice cream into something you'd find at a five-star restaurant.
And I'm not exaggerating here. This is going to become your new secret weapon. It's the kind of thing that's totally unexpected, it's super sophisticated, but it is unbelievably delicious. Your friends are going to freak out.
And again, look how simple this is. We're just pairing some really good vanilla ice cream with a fruity olive oil, some flaky sea salt for that pop, and a little crunch from toasted pine nuts. That's it. 4 ingredients creating something truly special.
And the best part? It literally takes 30 seconds to make. Just scoop the ice cream into a chilled bowl, give it a nice, confident drizzle of that golden oil, a little sprinkle of sea salt, top it with the nuts, and boom, it's ready.
So why on earth does this work? Well, it's pretty cool flavor science. The fat from the ice cream and the fat from the olive oil just meld together, creating this incredibly rich, smooth texture. And then the salt comes in and acts like a taste magnifier. It makes the vanilla sweeter and makes the peppery notes of the oil pop. It's this beautiful conflict of flavors that just works.
Okay, let's bring it all the way back from fancy dessert to an everyday classic, the humble fried egg. But we're going to use a generous amount of hot olive oil to create a texture that is going to completely redefine your weekend breakfast game.
So yeah, we're basically looking at the building blocks for a next-level avocado toast. The only real difference here is that you need to be bold. Don't be shy with the amount of olive oil you're using for those eggs.
The whole trick here is high heat and plenty of oil. You want that oil shimmering right before the eggs go in, and you want to hear that loud, dramatic sizzle. That's the sound of crispy edges being born. Now here's the pro move. Tilt the pan and spoon that hot oil over the egg whites. It cooks them instantly and makes them super crispy, all while keeping that yolk perfectly, beautifully runny.
And that is what this is all about. This isn't just a fried egg anymore, it's a textural masterpiece. You get that crunchy, crispy, almost lace-like edge against that rich, liquid yolk. It's just an incredible experience, and it's all thanks to that hot olive oil. So hopefully you're feeling inspired, but you might be wondering, how do I pick the right bottle at the store? Don't worry, let's quickly run through a few tips so you can shop with total confidence. Okay, when you're in the aisle, here's what to look for. First, the label must say extra virgin. That's non-negotiable for flavor. Second, always grab a bottle made of dark glass. Light is the enemy of good olive oil. It'll ruin the flavor. And finally, and this is a big one, olive oil is not like wine. It does not get better with age. Fresher is always, always better. So check for a harvest date.
You know, when you get right down to it, these 3 recipes, they're really about a bigger philosophy in the kitchen. It's about taking one simple, high-quality ingredient and respecting it enough to really let it be the star of the show.
So that's really the main takeaway here. Please stop hiding that good bottle of olive oil in the back of the pantry for a special occasion. Be bold with it. Drizzle it, poach with it, fry with it. Let that liquid gold shine, and I promise it will give a completely new life to your food.
So, the question is now yours to answer. What are you going to make? Whether it's those gently poached shrimp, that wild ice cream dessert, or the perfect crispy egg, what's your next golden dish going to be? Get in the kitchen and start experimenting. Thanks so much for joining me.